Greetings, everyone, and welcome back. Long time no see, but it's a new year. I'm gonna try and do a little bit more here, but God knows what's gonna happen. If I sound a little iffy, I got a little mild case of COVID last week. My taste is back. It was, like I said, it's pretty mild. I'm gonna be sniffly a little bit, maybe a cough or clear the throat every now and then, but this is something that's been spreading all over the internet, and it's a Nintendo themed channel, mainly Pokemon content, and I have to talk about this to capitalize on its 15 minutes of fame. Um, if you are unaware, there is a new game that just came out called Palworld, made by a small indie company. If I can go to their website, they just came out a couple days ago for Xbox and PC. It is made by Pocket Pair Incorporated are the developers, and there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff that's going on with their things. Here's another one of their games called Pocket Pair. No, it's called. I'm sorry. It's called Craftopia. And if you think it looks similar to a certain other game, you'd be right. So it's got even has a little bit of the music. Long story short, it's drawing comparisons to Breath of the Wild. And their new game, like I said, Palworld, is getting a lot of flack from people and not getting flack from people about it being basically a Pokemon ripoff. After looking at the game, it's nothing like Pokemon at all. It's basically like Rust or Ark. It's kind of like a creature taming kind of thing. But there's people stretching. So we're just gonna go through some of the discourse on Twitter. Not an editor, so I'm not really gonna blur anything out unless it's like hella inappropriate. We'll probably just skip over it. But here's one of the ones I saw earlier. It was basically comparing Neo to Demon Souls, and whatever Hollow Cure and Vampire Survivors are, and immediately saying so. Basically, it's not much about it being because it's not like I said, it's not like Pokemon. In Pokemon, you select a starter Pokemon. You were given an index, an encyclopedia of some sort, and you were instructed by a professor to go out into the world and capture all the Pokemon, battle the gyms, defeat the champion, and then you can do whatever. You can breed Pokemon, fill the decks, competitive battle, etc. So the premise of the game, which fun fact, I don't even know what Palworld is about. I have not really, I don't know anything, but people are calling it Pokemon with guns. Um, and I'm gonna be real. Looking at it, you can tell. I mean, people are saying that's Wooloo. I guess that's supposed to be Pikachu. Someone said that was Flaffy. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Don't know what that's supposed to be. At the end of the day, it's literally any other creature capture like game. And yes, some of the ones we'll probably see examples of are a bit more like, did you really try? If I can find one, it's just a bunch of goofy memes. It's extremely successful, but if I can get like, let's see, Pokemon. There's a lot of things about it, like it being stuff being like AI. You can see, yeah, it isn't just Pokemon Go. It's very different. And the Pal World defenders, or like the people who aren't really like crazy for Pokemon, which is a whole new video that I need to do down the line, but they're saying, well, you look at a game like this, you look at Scarlet and Violet, it just shows that Pokemon need to step up and show what they can actually do. And which also kind of just boggles my mind because, yeah, the game looks good, but you can never really find any arguments against Scarlet and Violet. Here's one that says Pokemon's copying some other series I am not familiar with. Do we have a name? No. Yeah, but the discourse is going really crazy. Yeah, there's a comparison about Pokemon copying Dragon Quest. So, if you don't know, or new to the channel, Nintendo, and I am a Pokemon fanatic. I love Pokemon. And I do understand that Scarlet and Violet aren't the best looking games, but like I said, every time the Palworld arguments come through, which I think I commented on one. I think I might have commented on a few of them. But there was one, if I can go to, where do I go to my account? Profile. There was one, and I used my favorite GIF of all time. It was That Space. Guess which one of these games was made by a multi-billion-dollar company? That is the only ammunition against Pokemon that I can see any Palworld or modern day gaming person talk about. It is only graphics, graphics, graphics. Are the graphics low quality? Yeah, they're not the greatest looking. And he says, I'll leave this here. Here's one of the things, multi-billion dollar company. One of the other things I'll defend is, yeah, they're not really doing much either. But the thing is, what I gaming glitches like this that aren't game breaking used to be funny. Now they're not funny. And like I said, there was someone who was talking about how the game's just like it's just like this studio just did way better at making creatures you actually care about, which I also commented on. I don't know how far it is. Bunch of stuff. Yeah, here's one. This one's a little bit much. It's definitely got a lot more fur than Flaffy, so that's, as I said, this is a stretch. But there's one that I was talking about. If I can find it. Yeah, that's just me being. Yeah, here it is. It says, but Palworld is fun and has me feeling more connected to the creatures than Pokemon has. Which, as time has gone on, connections have only gotten better. And as I said in the comments, Mans hasn't been on a Scarlet Violet picnic, get him some sandwiches and a ball stat. Me and my friend Keith, we can just go in there. We bring different Pokemon in or out. We can look at them, talk to them, give them a bath. And you see them run around because they're so happy with the ball. The Pokemon have gotten way more expressive, and you feel more connected to them. Whether it be the picnics in this game, or in Sword and Shield, you had the Curry picnics as well. That one, everyone talked about how much better the interacting is things are. I haven't commented too much on these because I'm trying to ignore it. Me yelling about people who talk about graphics. Just again, like I said, graphics and performance are only downsides. It hasn't been game breaking. Performance sucks. Being stuttery, very laggy. It is unfortunate, but like I said, that's the only thing they got against Pokemon. They can't say anything about the story that's gotten better since like Gen 6, Gen 7. Stories only improved. Characters have only gotten better, especially with the introduction of the league cards in Gen 8, that we can finally learn more. You had also the Battle League in Gen 8, where you get all those gym leaders together and you can talk to them. They interact with each other. And now in Gen 9, we have some of the best cast of characters out there. And with the Indigo Disc DLC, you have the Trainer Club room. You can invite them all to, and they interact with each other. You find out these things that they don't tell you because they're so much more expressive. Now here's one right here. How can you enjoy Scarlet Violet? The visuals and performance are horrible. And like I said, I'm a simple man. That's all I need. I want my Pokemon to be happy, running around me, having a good time. And I don't have it here because I'm not on my Switch and I'm not trying to plug in a bunch of things. But I'm taking screenshots where Pokemon Scarlet and Violet can actually look nice. But like I said, I don't really understand what Power World even is. I don't really know what the premise is. Do you set out on an adventure? Do you like what are we doing? You can say 10%. Let me go to their website. Integrates battle. Let's see. 100 pounds. Power World seamlessly integrates elements of battle, monster capturing, training, and base building. Players wield a range of weapons from classic bows and spears to assault rifles and rocket launchers. The process of capturing piles and strategically throwing a sphere, the higher likelihood of success when weakening the target, much like Pokemon, but that's not really like a major system that they've patented. I mean, that can go for pretty much any creature capture game. Captured pals become more powerful allies in combat, possessing distinct attributes and skills. And then there's base building. You can get your pals to work with you. Um, Uniquely based personality requirement. It seems interesting. Open world multiplayer. It looks like a fun game, but it's nothing like Pokemon. It's just the creatures. If I can get like an actual comparison of some of the ones that I've seen the images go all over the place, and now we can't really find them. Um, so yeah, we got some people spreading fake news and whatnot. I can't really find any of the ones that were comparing. There was a couple like the Cinderace comparisons and things of that nature. There's a Pokemon mod already that's getting taken down. That I guess could be a Garchomp. Um, I like I said, it's all very weird to me. I didn't think this would be causing much discourse at all. And of course, you have some good people. Can we all just be pals? I can't really. Yeah, you can see here. I mean, the Eevee one is kind of egregious, but the Pikachu and Wooloo are different enough that I could accept because the sheep are pretty basic. I guess is that supposed to be like Electivire? First off, another thing, none of this. Don't do any of that. But we've seen gamers will send death threats to David Vonderhaar over them taking a sniper rifle from 50 rounds a minute to 40. So I mean, it's just and a lot of things. People are talking about people. Another one that has like some haters on Palworld are talking about all the other games previously that were like Pokemon, much more like Pokemon than Palworld is, that got no recognition. Yokai Watch, Dragon Quest. There was one of the Dragon Quest Builders, I think maybe was mentioned. Digimon, Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy. That wasn't one. Like I don't know what these two could be. That looks like a weird Zoroark creature. Is that supposed to be Zatu? Like there's a lot of stretches, and I just don't think it's really necessary. Um, Go in, I guess. I can't. I don't really know what to say. It's yeah, that was another little satirical tweet. But if I look up plagiarism, that's another word that oh, I'm about to get exposed. I can't spell plagiarism. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. But you know what? We're gonna look together. We're gonna figure out together. Let's take a look. Cause I am a oh, it's with a freaking S. Fantastic. And we're gonna copy paste that because I am stupid. And we're gonna paste this Baba Booey. Um memes, and memes galore. There's the one I saw. Pokemon Power Inspiration versus Plagiarism. And Inspiration. So it's a little thread. Um this, like I said, is definitely different enough. More Cheshire Cat inspired than Galarian Meowth. Um a yokai and then the yeah, So lion monsters. Yeah, I mean a lion with a fire mane is so basic, anyone could copy it. So but at the end of the day, I don't know if I'd compare Deancey and Palafin and Superman. But at the end of the day, my thoughts on it is listen, Power World, it's getting attention. It's getting a lot. Here's another decent one. Alright, so again, yeah, I saw this one, but this one also has hints of Braviary. This one looks a bit more like a Lapras than Quagsire. That doesn't look much like an Esper. The Primarina one is close-ish. I don't know what this is. That looks cool as hell. The Luxray one I did see, that one is a little crazy. Um, Piplup is different enough. The Toxtricity one is different enough, has a hood, completely different gimmick. Grass Monkey is so basic. Comfey, I don't even know what that's supposed to be. That bug looks sick. I love that. Um, and the thing is, this is nothing you would see from any other creature capture game that wants to do something similar. But this is the only one that I'm seeing getting, unless I miss the hate train for Yokai Watch and Dragon Quest and things like that. The Meganium one is kind of close, but again, this looks more like the, what was that? Warhog from the Gold and Crystal, Gold and Silver demo, Space World. I forgot it wasn't called Warhog. Uh, Space World. If I can't find it, what was it called? I don't know what it was called. Uh, Silver Space World demo. If I can find any of those creatures, yeah, there's the new start, the different starters, different type chart, or it's like Warwolf. I think it's Warwolf. There it is. Yeah, Roofman and Waru Wolf. Definitely looks more like that than Tangrowth. I don't know. Yeah, there's the Mantine. That was like Savali. That one's kind of, eh. This one I don't really see it. The Eevee one's decently, eh. The Corviknight I don't really see. I just think the discourse is way out of hand. The art plagiarized. I mean, I just don't think it's the Cobalion. That one's a little, a little iffy. A combination of Wooloo and okay, that one's a little more Togedemaru esque. Wooloo and see that's adorable right there. Um, I just think it's way overblown. I may try Palworld sometime in the future, but I just don't think it's that crazy. It just looks like any other creature capture esque game, and I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it as a Pokemon fan. I wasn't going to be vitriolic and hate sending hate towards this game. It's just not. It's not really worth it. I'm more focused on just enjoying Pokemon and enjoying games. And I think everyone else should too, because unless they're like literally ripping the entirety of Pokemon, same premise of capturing creatures for a dex and having towns and cities that have like jumbled up names. Um, like if they had a Cumula Town in Pokemon and then they just make Cumula Town in Palworld. And like really? Or like Four Tree City and I don't know, Four Tree, like spelled Four instead of FOR. But anywho, I think that's gonna about wrap it up. Thanks for checking out the Power World Discourse and Pokemon community going head to head. I will be one of the voices of reason and sane individuals out there, and just say if you like the game, good for you. I didn't really talk much about the AI generated thing because that one doesn't really have a lot of steam either. Because I'm seeing a lot of people saying it is and then it isn't. If they did, that's unfortunate. But at the end of the day, let's all enjoy games and let's all just enjoy. I've seen some cool Power or fan art. I like the memes I've seen so far. I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think Pokemon really have a case if they wanted to somehow do legal action. And I don't really like the people who kind of just say instantly this game is instantly better because graphics. The graphics snobs are just dumb. Because Pokemon will never be, it'll never be replicated. Often imitated, never duplicated. Pokemon is a magical formula ever since its inception, and it's almost always gotten better as time's gone on. Because Gen 2 was good, Gen 3 was peak for me, is incredible. Gen 4 was good, took a slight down step, and then he had back to back 5 and 6, incredible generations, incredible games. 7 was good. 8 was fine. I enjoyed 8 a lot, and then now we're in Gen 9, which is one of my personal favorites as well. But Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully this is the start of some more uploads from the Pokemon channel, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.